looked her over. This. When I grew sense, Renee spat. Finally, she placed her attention on Dane. I'm done hiding and sinking further into darkness. This shit is depressing and lonely. It makes you numb, and I'm tired of feeling nothing. Renee banged her fist into her chest. There's more to life. There's peace and happiness, and I want it, damn it. I deserve it. Spit flew from her mouth. Her lips trembled and redness covered her cheeks. What you think you want is not meant for you, Dane ensured, shaking her head from left to right. That life is not meant for people like us. Besides, you're far from lonely. You have Metro, me, and Julian. Renee blinked away tears. As much as I love Julian, he'll never fully have me if I continue with this lifestyle. I've had to sacrifice any sign of weakness, including our unborn child, in order to remain cold and survive whatever was thrown our way. I should have been his wife by now. We should have had a family. Renee cleared her throat and squeezed the bridge of her nose with her thumb and forefinger. I'm retiring. Over my dead body. Dane's face twisted and her lips curled. She was established in the love department, comfortable with killing, and had no desire to bear children. Therefore, Renee getting her to understand where she was coming from was futile. Renee pointed at Dane. So you're telling me that Metro's the only one who's allowed to retire? Dane's eyes lowered until they appeared to be nothing but slits. We're not talking about Metro. We're talking about you. You're making a big mistake if you give it all up, and by all, I'm talking about the money, the respect, and most importantly, the power. Drink still in hand, Renee set it down on the table. I'm not giving up anything, except for the stress and bullshit of the game. I'm doing just fine in the money department. And as for the power and respect, that's nothing you can ever lose as long as you know when it's time to get out. So, that's how it's going to be? You're out and handing it all over to a stranger? Dane got straight to the point. I don't trust her, Renee. There's something grimy about that girl. Renee snatched up her glass and guzzled the remaining liquid. She then grabbed the bottle of wine from the middle of the table, refilled her drink, and devoured that as well. Dane was tap dancing on her last nerve. Renee had flown to Jamaica for peace of mind and to begin transitioning from a life of chaos to a world of happiness and joy. She was preparing to be normal. However, Dane was doing everything she could to talk her out of it. How can you want to give everything to someone you don't know? Someone who acts so thirsty. This is a family business. Renee slammed down her glass. The bottom chipped and fell to the floor. Dane had officially ruined her moment of peace. She saved my life. Did you forget if it hadn't been for Carmen showing up when she did that night on the terrace, Paige would have killed me? And enough with the stranger bit. She's family. She's my sister. Dane's eyes widened and appeared to bulge from her face. She's not my family. And why the hell must you claim your father's illegitimate child, whom you met not even 6 months ago? Dane hollered. She's a stranger. Open your fucking eyes. She's someone you recently discovered was your father's love child because life decided to come clean. Oh yes, life. How could we forget about life? Your top goon who recently told you that he's your uncle. Dane banged her hand down on the table, causing Renee's glass to crash to the ground. This is some dysfunctional soap opera shit. And you're not giving Charmaine, or whatever her name is, what Metro started, and you maintained just because you feel you owe her and need a scapegoat to get out of the game sooner. Dane slammed her back against her bamboo chair and tried to catch her breath. My aunt and uncle. Dane stopped talking because her voice had temporarily gone out. She cleared her throat.